Some days I actually feel that I would be better off dead. That's the one thing that really gets me, is going into hospital. I feel that, what's the point? I generally do feel forgotten.
Andy is in constant pain, blind in his left eye and losing vision in his right. 9 operations for his sight and other health issues have been cancelled. One due on Wednesday might have changed his life.
It broke my heart. It broke my Christmas spirit. I didn't bother with Christmas. I didn't want to. I didn't put no Christmas decorations up. I just didn't want to do it. I didn't even cook myself a Christmas dinner. I had a microwave meal because it's heartbreaking.
This week, junior doctors will take the longest continuous strike action in NHS history. The BMA union says the government's offer of an extra 3% pay rise for junior doctors on top of 8.8% already given would amount to a pay cut for many of its members after years of below-inflation pay rises.
I'm hopeful the government have, they've told us they've got a credible offer up their sleeve that they are willing to give to us. So we will wait and see what that offer is. I just wish they would give it to us now rather than after the strikes, and a whole lot of disruption could be avoided.
The government says it is willing to hold more talks if the strikes are stopped.
More than 1.2 million appointments and procedures have had to be cancelled since the industrial action began over a year ago. Over Christmas, more than 86,000 appointments were cancelled. But it's the next 6 days which brings the most dread for NHS managers, staff and patients, because this is traditionally the busiest time of year for the health service.
Hospitals are already battling against rising rates of flu, COVID and other winter infections.
It won't just be challenging, it will actually be very difficult to cover that level of service, which means that there's going to be significant disruption. And really, they're going to be on a bit of a nice edge, because it will just take 1 or 2 consultants recovering to be off sick for the whole thing to become very difficult indeed.
Andy is anxious and desperate. He needs these strikes to end.
I want all my operations, and I want somebody to actually care about me.
There are tens of thousands of patients like Andy whose lives have been put on hold. And unless there's a breakthrough soon, they will have to go on waiting. Ashish Joshi, Sky News.